Hi, welcome back, everybody. So we're, like we said, we're facing Baron Zemo. Got a civilian there. We're facing Baron Zemo. We've got Royal Palace, Brooklyn Bridge, Midtown High School, Avengers Tower, Jabari Village, and Shuri's Lab as our locations. We're playing Captain America, Nova, and She-Hulk. I haven't drawn their 3 cards yet. This is our first time using Nova. So I have not even looked at his deck. I have no idea what he's all about. I'm gonna guess movement if I had to guess, but you never know what they do. So Baron Zemo, he's got nothing on the back. He's gonna start with 5 health, so very low health. Special rules: a hero with any crisis tokens at the end of their turn must use each of these tokens to cover one symbol on the bottom of the card they played this turn, keeping any leftovers. Symbols covered by crisis tokens do not grant actions to heroes. His BAM is deal 1 damage to 1 hero in the Baron Zemo's location and give 1 crisis token to the hero closest to it. Going clockwise, in case of a tie, heroes decide. His overflow is give 1 crisis token to the hero closest to it. Basically, he's going to be covering symbols instead of flipping cards. So he kind of sounds like MODOK. Almost exactly like MODOK. Except he just uses crisis tokens, which maybe they just didn't want you to make it feel the same as another character. But I mean, that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Other than I guess it just doesn't get rid of the whole card, so MODOK might be a little bit more. He's like a less difficult MODOK. That's what I'm kind of seeing here, but we'll see what his threat cards do. So we've got Masters of Evil. As long as this threat is in play, henchmen cannot take any damage. Wow. Okay. Screaming Mimi. Bam, deal 1 damage to each hero in adjacent locations. Screaming Mimi can be defeated by using 2 stars in a single turn. Moonstone, bam. Deal 2 damage to each hero in this location and 1 damage to each hero in adjacent locations. Goliath. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in this location. Goliath can be defeated by using 3 stars in a single turn. Fixer. Discard 1 civilian from this location. Fixer can be defeated by using 2 in a single turn. Beetle, discard 1 thug, so same as the other guy except thugs. Okay, so we're definitely starting wherever Masters of Evil is. That seems rather bad. Seems to be all about henchmen. We will be starting there, which means he starts over here in the Royal Palace. We're starting in Avengers Tower. Alright, we're ready to begin. His first card is move clockwise to the next location with the most civilians, which he's at. Citizen V, discard all thugs and civilians in Baron Zemo's location. Okay. So I don't think civilians are going to be. I think it's going to be thugs and clear threat. So let's go ahead and see what we got. As Nova, 2 stars, a move, 2 Unos, an Uno, and 2 stars in an adjacent location. We will do his double Uno, placing 2 stars on the current location. She-Hulk, star, transformation, double Uno, and double fist. We're going to use the double Uno, using one of the 4 we have to get rid of Masters of Evil, giving us a threat. Still have 3. We're going to move over 1. Actually, no, we're going to move over 1 and get rid of him with the wilds. Fixer, so yeah, Fixer can be defeated by using 2 actions in a single turn, which is what we're doing. Giving us a threat, because we can damage him now. And then we ended our turn here. You may gain 1 action token. So She-Hulk gains an action token. Captain America's hand, looking like this. 2 stars, move and punch, and give a wild and star. Okay. Well, we are going to double Uno and double star. So save this guy, move, save, punch. That's his turn. Baron Zemo's turn. Clockwise to the most civilians. They're all equal. Discard all thugs and civilians. So the same card. He's getting rid of stuff that we can't save. All right. Our turn again. She-Hulk's going to start. Draw her card. Another transformation. So transformation is punch plus another punch for each transformation card in the storyline. If I had a move star, we could get rid of Goliath. Actually, no, we can because we have the action token. Or wait, no. Wait, yeah, we can get rid of him. So we're gonna do a transformation, which doesn't. We can't use the punch. Well, I guess we can punch this guy here. But then we're gonna move. We're gonna use the 2 stars off of Captain America's card plus the token to do Goliath's. Goliath can be defeated by using 3 actions in a single turn, giving us a 3rd clear threat. We end our turn there. You may add 1 civilian to any location, then rescue civilian from this location. There's no civilians at her location, so we can't use that. Captain America's turn. He draws his double wild. Where's he at? He's over there. Geez, there's like nothing on the board. We will use his leadership card. So we will move. We will rescue this guy. And we'll give Nova a wild. Alright, Nova's turn. Moving a wild or a action. Boy. We'll just do a move. A single move. Move him there, use the star. Save a guy. Baron Zemo's turn. Move 3. 1, 2, 3. Thunderbolts. Add 3 stars to Baron Zemo's location, then bam. So 1, 2, 3. And now we do a lot of bams. So bam, deal 1 damage to 1 hero to Baron Zemo's location. And give 1 crisis token to the hero close to it. So no damage. But we do get a crisis token going clockwise, so the crisis token, and then the special rules are here with any crisis tokens at the end of their turn. Okay, so at the end of our turn, we start placing those. Okay. Bam, deal 2 damage to each hero in this location and 1 to adjacent. So Captain America is going to take a damage. We'll put 1 move, punch at the bottom. Bam, discard 1 thug from this location. Nobody's there. Screaming Mimi, deal 1 damage to each hero in adjacent locations, which there are none. That's good. Back to our turn. First player is Captain America. We are going to use the double wild plus a move. We'll use the double wild to. We're gonna move 1, then we're gonna punch 2 guys. Then we have to place our crisis and get rid of 1 Uno. Nova's turn. He draws a punch. He really can't do a whole lot. We'll do this. So we've got 2 Unos. So 1, 2. Well, yeah, 2. And then. Actually, you know what? He was up here, right? So 1, 2. Well, no. Man. Yeah, 1, 2. And then we're going to use 2 stars in an adjacent location to get rid of Screaming Mimi. This is a little early, but there's nothing really else to do. That clears the threat. So now he activates every 2. So it is his turn again. 3 and Thunderbolts. 1, 2, 3. Thunderbolts and Bam. So adds 3 thugs to where he's at. And then Bam deals 1 damage to She-Hulk. We'll put the star at the bottom. Bam, no thugs there. Bam, deal 2 damage to Captain America. Oh, wait, and then Crisis Token, right. Crisis Token, She-Hulk, or the closest next to it. That's Captain America. That's right. Supposed to give Crisis Tokens. Totally forgot about that. Bam, deal 2 damage, which knocks out Captain America. Which then activates Bam, dealing another damage to She-Hulk. We're going to put the double punch at the bottom. And that gives a Crisis Token. He's knocked out. So it'll go to Nova. I think the way I've seen the frequently asked questions from the developers is you act like basically KO'd characters are completely immune to everything that's going on. So that's how we're just going to treat that. All right. So that's done because the Bam here, he's immune now that he's KO'd. Okay. It's going to move back over to Nova's turn. So Nova's turn. What do we have currently? A wild. We're going to use the two actions to get rid of Beetle. Plus 1 Uno. I don't think we're going to use. We're just going to stay here at the Royal Palace because we can use. You may search your deck for any 1 card, then shuffle your deck and place that card on top. Oh, wow. He's got, I guess, I am help. I am the help. Shuffle. Place that on top. And that'll be his turn. She-Hulk's got 2 cards. They're transformations. We're going to go ahead and use them. Which will give her 2 punch and a move. Which, granted about the crisis token. So 2 punch and a move. Boom. And then we will not move. And it says you may add. Okay, the end of turn effects useless right now. Captain America's turn. He's back up. He's going to draw 4 cards. We got Wild, Move, 2 stars, 2 punches. We have a move currently. We're going to do 2 punches. So 2 punches, which lets us punch 1, punch her for 1. Or wait. Yeah. Okay, I've been doing it. I've been making sure I've been every 2. Or actually, no, it's not even his turn. Right. It's ZEMO's turn. I was like, wait, something doesn't feel right. Forgot, we're every 2 right now. So he is still up, though. All right, ZEMO's turn. 2 and bam. 1, 2, bam. No damage. Crisis token. 2 thug where he's at. 2 thugs here. And 2 thugs up there. She-Hulk's turn. Does have a transformation, which we have 2 currently. So we'll go ahead and use that. So she's got 2 moves and 3 punches. So 1, 2 punch, getting rid of that. Another move and 1 punch, which puts him at 4. Captain America's turn finally. We're going to use the 2 punch to move backwards and hit him for 2. End of turn, you may search your deck for 1 card and set it aside, then shuffle your deck. Did I want to do that with She-Hulk? I do. We want to put a transformation up top. Captain America. Does Captain America want to do it? Move punch. We will move punch at the top. All right, ZEMO's turn. 2 and bam. 1, 2. Oh, She-Hulk would have gotten KO'd because his bam, which is fine. Then he would have bammed again. These would go here. Captain America just ended his turn. He would have put that at the bottom. He would have drawn 4 after her turn was over. He would have bammed again. He would have gotten. He was up here and he would have bammed, right? So he would have given it. Captain America would have still been a KO'd. He would have given it to Nova. Okay. Just making sure we're catching up here. And technically, Captain America was still KO'd. That's why I didn't do any damage. Nobody would have been there. Just She-Hulk KO'd, and she would have done anything. But he's back up now. So bam, Captain America is going to take a damage. Put a move at the bottom. Crisis. To Nova. Or well, hang on, it would have been. It goes like this, not to the next person. That's right. Okay. All right, we're getting this. We're getting this. Totally forgot about Moonstone. I always forget about the threats. Oh, we do got an overflow. Closest to it. Give it to Captain America, I guess. Two guys here. All right. Back to our turn. Captain America's turn. He basically doesn't get to do a whole lot here. Move, punch, move, punch. Actually, you know what? Yeah. And then we'll do the punch action. Nova's turn. Nova's got a lot of stuff here. Gonna move and a punch. Okay. We're gonna use his single punch to move one and punch him one. That'll be the end of his turn, so he has to place one crisis. It has to be his card, so that he just used. Oh, which means yeah. Okay, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. Nova gets to keep one. Oh, and then we'll use the Uno to actually beat him up and destroy him. Aha! Baron Zim. Okay, I will say he is a lot more interactive than MODOK. I take back what I said. I actually think I enjoyed him a little bit more than MODOK. He seems a little. In my opinion, MODOK actually was kind of easy. He was just more of a time race, where ZEMO's more strategic for sure. But with that, we will go to our map.
Okay. With that, we just defeated Baron Zemo. We defeated him Captain America, Nova, and She-Hulk. We won, so we get a key. We have 3 keys actually: a brain, a spirit. We have a bunch of tokens to use right now. That gives us Bob, Agent of Hydra, which is kind of funny. Craven and Taskmaster again, with a challenge: remove single wilds. So our keys. Ooh, we can unlock the Fantastic Four with our keys right now. Can also start unlocking X-Men stuff. Or we could do Loki. But we can unlock this stuff down here, Guardians of the Galaxy. I think we're going to do that. So use a key that gives us Captain Marvel as a playable character now. And we get a cog for that, which something I was over here. What was I looking at with the cog? I thought I saw something with a cog. Maybe not. I don't think I did. Squirrel Girl. Ooh, we can lock the Sinister Six. I feel like that'd be a hard fight, though. I've never done the Sinister Six fight. I don't know about that one. Alright, we use our second key to do this. And remove a hero from your roster, and we get... Ooh, so we can remove 2 people from our roster to get a whole bunch of keys. I think we're going to do that. Choose a hero to remove. Mockingbird. Choose a hero to remove. We're going to do it again, too. We're going to do War Machine. So, goodbye Mockingbird and War Machine. But we gain a whole bunch of stuff to use, which is worth it. I think. Maybe not. We'll find out. Alright. And we get Star-Lord. Which I don't have a cog. What happened to my cog? Yeah, I got a cog. Why can't I... Why is nothing blinking? Oh, because I accidentally clicked a button. Ha 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 ha. As I say, we still have keys. Where's all my stuff? Unlock Gamora, which unlocks Ronan, which gives us the Power Stone. Which makes sense. Use the cog for this, which unlocks Kang. We also get Ant-Man, Wasp, and Ultron with the remove the single wilds. And then doing that will give us another MODOK random challenge. I have no idea what the random challenge is. No idea what that is. Howard the Duck. Kang seems pretty fun. I might do Kang. We're getting pretty far out here in the... How many keys do we have left? We have 2 brain, 2 keys still. We still have 2 keys? That's crazy. We can get, well, we need a cog. We have a cog. We actually have everything, but what are we missing? So can we get that little time thing to get Adam Warlock? Because Adam Warlock is a really good character. Is there anything that gives us time symbol? Don't see a time symbol. You see a time symbol anywhere? Let's see, no time. Oh, Doctor Doom with the challenge takeover. I don't know what takeover is. And do I want to know? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm looking around here, see what gives anything gives a time. Green Goblin's like the hardest character in the game. Like widely considered. So I don't even want to get anywhere near that. Is the time thing in the multiverse? Is the time thing a multiverse thing? Because I'm not seeing nothing. We could do Kang or Ronan. Try him out. Alright, we'll focus on something else right now. Alright, so Star-Lord, Gamora. I'll use a key to get Groot. And leave it there. So Ronan. We will go ahead and use a fight token. We will bring 1 fight token to Ronan. And see if we can get an Infinity Gem so we can face Thanos later on. Ronan it is.